Hi guys, Ray December here, and today we're going to be doing a very special Halloween video, and this is my very first makeup tutorial. We are going to be doing the Gothic vampire makeup look. Disclaimer and apologies right now, I'm really sorry that this look has been left to the last minute. I have been so busy with university and assignments and everything in between, you know, and as you probably saw from my recent videos, I also had friends round from London, so I have literally been here, there and everywhere. So as my little treat to you guys, I'm going to be doing it today. So the first thing you will need to do is apply foundation. I have already done this in advance because it takes, well, it doesn't take a lot of time, but in essence of time and wanted to keep this video short for you guys, I decided to do it beforehand. And in case you are wondering, I used the L'Oreal True Match Foundation, which was $9.99 at Superdrug, and my shade is 1N True Ivory. I also used some powder to finish up the look, and it is the Makeup Gallery Smoothly Does It Pressed Powder in Translucent, and you can get this for £1 at Poundland. So the first things first is we're going to take a hairband to get this hair out of the way. It's getting so long that I have no idea what to do sometimes. Now, apologies now again in advance. If you see me looking towards this way, it is because I have a mirror in front of me. So we will be able to work alongside, and also you'll be able to see what I am doing. If at any time you want to pause the video, feel free. I will also send links to the products below, and if when I say pause you want to have a proper look at the products, I'm about to show you now what we are using. So to create this look, we are going to use the Makeup Academy lipstick in Raven, and this is £1, and you can get this at Superdrug. And to be honest, with this will probably take a lot longer to put on than normal lipsticks because it is quite oily. I don't know if you can see the shine on that, but I find it quite oily, so that will take a bit of extra time. And we will be using the stick and the little pot of product at the bottom. We are also going to be using the Rimmel London eyeliner in black, shade 001. Very simple. For a lip primer, because it's always good to prime your lips when using lipsticks and anything, because lipsticks, regardless if you're using moisturizing ones, can dry your lips out. So we're going to just apply some Nivea lip butter. So we're going to do that now. I've already primed and prepped my face before applying foundation, and I decided to do that using the L'Oreal Miracle Water, basically just making sure that my face was nice and clean before I decided to put the product on. Now, while we wait for the lip butter to do its magic before I remove it, because I often find lip butters can be too oily, and if you put oily over oily it won't work, but this is just to prime the lips, so I'm going to be taking it off before we, use the lipstick. Right, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with the eyeshadow. This is the Revolution Makeup London palette in the collection Mermaids Forever, and we're going to be using, I think, about 4 main colours. We are going to be using these two here and these two here, and a little bit of black at the end. Right, the first thing you're going to do is take your, your angled brush like this. I was trying to see if the name was still on there, but it's so old, there's no name. And you're going to start with the lightest pink. And the reason why is because it's going to act as a base to the main colours. And the first thing you're going to do is start to apply it as you would any normal eyeshadow, and just bring it up to the creases of the eye. So it's basically like you're just applying any normal eyeshadow. And what's great about this palette is it is very pigmented. You can already see I've done literally a wash, and it's already super pigmented. You can see it already on my eyes. So you will really not need to use a lot. And then just take some more of the product and then bring it towards the end of your eyebrow, near the corner of your eye. And this will just create that traditional and well-known look that a lot of vampires in the film has. You know, a lot of them have that pink look around their eyes, and I'm not actually sure why that is, but it's always a look that you associate with vampires. And to stop it looking like a color block, just gently brush it out so it kind of like fades into the corner of your eye. Next, you're going to take the darker red using the same brush. You don't have to worry about taking the product off, because actually by mixing the two you're creating a bolder colour. And you're just going to apply the eyeshadow towards the end and beginning of the eye near the bridge of your nose, and just blend it in very gently. So that is what you will look like. You will look like Barbie girl has decided to have a makeup party. But that's okay, because everybody loves Barbie. So this is what it will look like to start with. If you want to experiment with different colours, if you want to use, like, for example, browns instead of pinks, or light colours such as whites and greys, feel free to do that. Everyone can experiment and, you know, make their own versions of this and just experiment. Halloween is that one time of year that you can actually experiment and just have fun. You know, that's all you have to do at Halloween. It's that I joke around with my dad saying it's the one time of year that I can apply eyeliner and eyeshadow heavily and get away with it, because everybody does it. Right, next of all, we're going to take just a little hint of this brown colour here. Not a lot, just the tiniest amount. And what we're going to do is just bring it in the corner of the eye. And this is just to help blend the colours in and also create like a shadow. I know I said like a little bit, but you may need, you know, some extra pigment on your brush. And when I say a little bit, the reason why is because you don't want the brown to overstand the pink. You know, you want it to be there, but not like take over. So this is what your eyes will look like right now. I'm sorry if you cannot see, but that is what it will look like. You will have a slight line of brown here, pink and pink. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put the shadow palette away for a few minutes, and we're going to do the eyeliner. Now you can do eyeliner whichever way. You can put as little or as much as you want. We're going to do a fairly thick look because it's Halloween, and we're going to do the bottom lash line first. So what you want to do is gently just pull the eye like this so it stretches your eye, and starting from the corner, gently run it underneath the waterline. Now this will be uncomfortable for a few seconds, especially if this is your first time using it, but my advice would be to just try to ignore it, and also to, when you're running it underneath the rim of your eye near the waterline, don't go like stabbing it in. Just literally pull the eye and gently run it like that, so it isn't touching the eye, because a lot of times when I was first starting to learn to apply eyeliner, that is exactly what I was doing. And with the same eye. So you will have the bottoms of your eyes done. The next thing you're going to do is just gently at the corner create a small little flick like that. And although the look doesn't require a cat's eye, the reason why we're doing that is because it's going to join up the lower eyeliner to the top. And repeat with this. And my advice for the corners is just gently keeping your eye pulled back, just gently dot the product into the corner of the eye. And then that way it will join up easily. And it will probably tickle, but as I said, as long as you don't put the brush too far into the eye, you'll be okay. And to apply the eyeliner to the top of the eye, again, just simply pull the eye to the side and glide brush over it. Now, a top tip for this bit, you will want to go slowly. You might feel tempted to simply go, take your time. When it comes to eyeliner, do take your time. Because if you rush it, chances are you will not create a straight line. And with the brush being so close to your eye, you want to ensure that you go slowly, because as I said, if you rush it and you are not keeping a straight line on your eyelid, you could easily cause this to slip in your eye. So take your time. That is literally, I cannot stress that enough. Now this is optional, but I'm also going to lift up my eyelid, as this now scary shot is showing, and just paint underneath the eye, underneath the eyelid, like so. And that will just create extra definition. So now your eyes and your eyeliner is complete. We're going to go back towards our eye palette, and we're going to take the darker brown at the bottom and just gently go back over the line that we created before, and then just gently create that little line at the end. Now don't worry, accidents like that just happening can happen, but don't worry about it. So you will notice it creates like an illusion that your eye is darker and has a cat eye flick. That is my little cheat, because I don't have the flick. It will just create that illusion that you have the flick. Now, taking a small lip brush, we are now going to work on the lipstick. Now, my advice to you when applying lipstick would be to prime your lips, and we have already done that, so the lips are nice and soft and ready to be applied. Now, my trick for applying liquid, my tip to applying black lipstick is to start with the little bottle. You know, there are so many brands of liquid lipsticks and, you know, stick lipsticks in the colour black. Like Jeffree Star, for example, has one called Weirdo, but this one being Muir has the little, you know, pot at the bottom. So what we're going to do is take our liquid, why do I keep saying liquid? We're going to take our retractable lip brush and, looking in the mirror, just gently line the bottom of your lip. And you can also paint in the lip as well, should you wish to. Now, it's always ideal to line your lip when applying lipsticks because it will help give the shape that you need and stop you from going over the lip, because sometimes if you are deliberately trying to make your lips look fuller, you will want to make the lip look bigger, but if you are just simply wanting to apply some colour, then lining would be ideal. And then just gently fan in the colour. And then taking the retractable brush, taking the stick, I'm sorry for all the mistakes that I'm making, go over what you have done. And that is how I prefer to apply black lipstick, and as you've probably noticed now, it is looking very, very dark. And we've also made some little mistakes, but that's okay. To tidy up your lipstick, just take your favourite liquid makeup remover, and I find using fluid-based products such as this are easy because gel can sometimes spread too much, whereas with the liquid you can just simply put it on the cotton bud and gently tidy up any stray bits, as you can probably see, and we've not ruined the rest of the makeup. I seem to have misplaced my little brush. Right, we were going to use the black colour there, but I seem to have misplaced my brush. So instead, we're going to take the L'Oreal Superliner Matematic eye pencil, and we're just going to, at the bottom, create an extra pocket of eyeliner there. And when I say pocket, it's because it's kind of like forming the pocket shape, as you can see. And then just again do that for the bottom. And now your look is almost completed. This is optional, but you can also fill in your brows. I am just using the dark colour of brown that we have in our makeup palette, our eyeshadow palette, to just gently fill in the eyebrows because it's there, might as well. You can then just gently take your hair and style it as it is, and yes, this is my natural hair. And then we're going to finish the look with the teardrop that we created. Now go from where you feel it should go, and then keeping your hand steady, draw a simple line. And because there's already so much lipstick and eyeliner on the brush, you will not need to use that much. And that is my vampire gothic makeup tutorial. This look is so easy to do. It's done in just under 15 minutes, and it can be paired with a simple black dress and choker such as this, or whichever Halloween outfit you decide to wear as a vampire, or you can even just go out like this. It's such a versatile and easy to do look. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm very sorry for the few bumbles and mistakes that have come up along the lines, but I hope you all have a very fantastic Halloween. Stay safe, trick or treat, and enjoy yourself. Cheers. Drink responsibly, and happy Halloween.